Interesting that right wind conditions, because there's some question on that. How strong does the wind have to be? That sound was really loud on Friday, and then it was kind of loud on Saturday. Friday we had 45-mile-an-hour gusts going over the bridge. We can get those, but it doesn't happen all the time, so it's not like the sound's going to be a constant thing. You got to get really strong winds. Speaking of which, let me show you what it looks like out there right now and take a close-up look with me at the flag above the Civic Center. That has been the theme of the last 2 days, and we still have one more day where wind is going to be the headline in the forecast. But I'm happy to say today's winds will be lighter than yesterday, and yesterday's winds were a little lighter than Friday, so we're bringing these wind speeds down. We're in the low and mid-50s out there. I showed you the temperatures at the top of the newscast. Let's talk about the winds. Current numbers right now are really manageable. That flag looked good over the Civic Center, but really we're only talking about like a 15-mile-an-hour breeze in general for most locations, and we're not recording any significant gusts yet. But by now we know the drill on this. The wind picks up in the afternoon. That's when the strongest of the winds start to be noticed, and I'm going to play the FUTURECAST into the afternoon and watch what happens. Deeper that shade of purple getting into red here, the stronger the winds, and this gets us ahead to the late afternoon, early evening. That's 6:30. This is when we start to get back to peak gusts, and once again we're going to see gusts into the mid-30s for many locations, so it's going to be another windy day. Better than yesterday, but still windy enough. And I want to highlight where the real trouble spots are. If I take off the areas outside of this red shading, you can see the strongest winds coming in once again through the Golden Gate, into the Delta, and really out here on the coast. Bodega Bay hitting a 41-mile-an-hour gust by the time we get into the afternoon. In fact, if you're curious to hear that sound on the bridge, this might be one of your last opportunities for a while, because the wind, while it won't be as strong as it was Friday when it was loudest, it'll still be strong enough today. We'll probably create some of that resonance out there, maybe some more of the noise. All right, as far as the rest of this story goes, high-def Doppler, look at the rain up there. There's not a lot to this, but the FUTURECAST picks up on it and wants to bring some of these stray showers down our way. It's not likely we're going to get any, but look what happens as we get into the afternoon. A few showers just kind of skirt along the coast range. Most of that probably confined to the Sacramento Valley, but at least a small opportunity on there for maybe some light rain in the neighborhood. Let's get your daytime highs in here. For Sunday, these are almost identical to Saturday. Low 70s in the South Bay. We'll see temperatures in the East Bay that come in a little warmer than that. We'll go to 75 for Concord. Livermore hits 70. Pleasanton will go to 70. Oakland tops out at 70. We'll go to 64 in Sausalito, 71 in Petaluma. And the numbers in Mendocino County come into the mid-upper 60s. And in the 7-day forecast, here's that warm-up that I mentioned at the top of the newscast. Look at Tuesday and Wednesday. Back up into the low and mid-90s. Not as bad as the two mini little heat waves that we've had so far this season, but I think when you get into the low and mid-90s, you notice it. It's a warm-up. But I think we've had a couple of dress rehearsals now, and this one, you'll probably go, oh yeah, it's warm, but it's not hot like it was 2 weeks ago.
Okay, well that's good. And what's also good is that a lot of pools are opening around the Bay Area now,
right.
Finally.
Yes.
So people can catch a little relief that way.
Tuesday and Wednesday would be a good day to start thinking about that if it's an opportunity for you.
Yeah, yeah.